Carolina Panthers are now kicking off their preseason play with an exciting start in the Hall of Fame game last night. The team beat the Arizona Cardinals with a last-second touchdown by rookie quarterback Haynes King. Our Joey Ellis is here. And there was a lot of good on both sides of the ball last night, Joey.
Yeah, there was certainly plenty of bad still as well, but for what it's worth, it's a preseason game that was largely featuring the 2s and 3s, and all that said, I was glued to my screen. There's so much intrigue out of this year's team, and really the newbies, how can they contribute? The undrafted rookie out of Georgia Tech, Haynes King, as he said, kind of lit it up Thursday in Canton. Most of it, of course, did come against the backup to the backups, but he did look comfortable in his first game ever as a pro. The game winner, it really showed King's compete level that really anybody who's watched him at Georgia Tech throughout his collegiate years was plenty familiar with. He's a gamer, that's been known, but what maybe wasn't quite as known, really the arm ability. He had some really nice balls in the win, especially late on that final drive. It's preseason against third stringers, but it's still the start that you certainly want to see out of your new rookie.
Once I got the first down, it was a lot of open space. It was like, keep going, slide, or get out of bounds. And I chose to try to get out of bounds, stop the clock, try to regroup everybody because, like you said, it was 3rd and 14. Everybody's going to have to get down there. It was a long ways. So
it's part of the growth process. And, forever and ever, of course, I was spoiled to have Russell Wilson early on in his career. And when you covered us well, he took off and ran. And that was a good thing. And we moved the chains. When we called play actions, he was just as likely to run the ball as he was to throw the ball down the field for an explosive. And so there are different ways to make big plays in this game. There's no formula. We're not trying to make Haynes anything other than what he is. And so just letting him kind of grow into that. And he's made a concerted effort to be in timing and rhythm, and you saw some of that too. So.
Well, it's not everything. It's preseason. But, hey, this quarterback battle between Kenny Pickett and Haynes King, it actually might be closer than we actually thought on paper heading into a new season. I've got many more thoughts to share on this tonight at 11 o'clock on Carolina Sports Live.
All right, Joey, thanks for that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.